I'm back! Hi strangers and hi friends, my name's Shanae, the Sock Princess, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Handmade by Anifun. Here on my channel, we talk about my knitting and crocheting adventures and anything that I'm up to crafty related. So yeah, let's get started. Today is Friday, May 2nd, 2025, and it has been a while since I have recorded. So I do apologize if the recording's a little different. I am in an undisclosed location right now. I don't have access to all my usual podcasting equipment, so I don't have my ring light. I do have a tripod, so there's a tripod up here now, so it's definitely cool. I might be able to record some knit with me episodes or things like that. I don't have my microphone, so yeah, you might hear air conditioning going in the background, but overall it's pretty quiet. It's just me here, so it's great. I don't have access to a lot of my knitting projects. I have some of my stash here and some of my whips, but not all of them, so we'll just go with the flow. So let's chat a bit before we get into the actual podcast. So now is a good time to grab some snacks, something to drink, headphones. I don't know if you have any going on while you're working or whatever. It's gonna be a long episode, so let's chat about where have I been. So the last time I recorded, hold on, I see my notebook over there. I want to get it to see when's the last time I recorded because I don't remember. A moment. Oh, and you can see my blanket that I'm using. This is my House Moving Castle blanket. I got it from what's this store called? Box Lunch. It's called Box Lunch. We have one on our outlet mall, and they sell different pop culture things. So there's anime, Disney, video game related stuff. So they have this woven blanket, apparel. It's cool. You should check that out. But this is my notebook. The last time I recorded was April 5th, 2025, and that makes today the 23rd episode. So yeah, a lot has happened in that time. I got new things too that I don't have with me, but I'll just put a photo in. So where have I been? I'm usually on a every 2-week recording schedule, but that didn't happen this past weekend because it was Easter and I don't record then. And no, 2 weeks ago when I was supposed to record, it was Easter and we were doing Easter things. So then I was like, okay, I'll just record the next week. Then I had a very bad ear infection, so I didn't record then. And yeah, so that's what's been happening. But I am on the mend. I can actually hear. The ear infection was in my right ear, and it was just really bad. I don't know what happened. I don't know if water got in my ear or something, but it was horrible. I couldn't hear. I couldn't even touch my ear. It was bad. Really, really bad. And also my first time having an ear infection that I can remember. I mean, I probably had some when I was younger, but not that I can remember. And it was just, it was awful. But I'm 100% better right now. I went to urgent care and I got ear drops that the PA prescribed to me, and that worked. So yeah. I guess that's enough chatting. Let's get into the episode. Finished objects. Let me check my iPad. I can have access to my Ravelry on my iPad since my computer's over there. I'm using my computer as a viewfinder to make sure I'm looking at the camera, but I think I'm doing a good job actually looking at the camera. But let's see. Ravelry. I could use the Rabbit app, but I don't feel like it. Oh, you guys should definitely follow me on Instagram. My username is the.sock.princess. That's how you can find me on Instagram. And on Ravelry, my username is the Sock Princess. Or the Sock Princess. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So let's see. Any finished objects since my last episode? Then I finished a couple of things. Okay, I haven't really had any finished objects, it looks like. I mean, I finished a pot holder. I used the grandma's favorite dishcloth pattern. And I just used some cotton yarn that my cousin got for me. Well, she didn't get it for me. She got it for her mom. She wanted her mom to learn how to knit. But my aunt's old, and you're not too old. You're never too old to learn something new, but she's not interested in learning how to knit. So my cousin gave me the yarn. It was some cotton yarn. She got in Detroit. I don't know the brand. I threw away the ball bands, unfortunately. But it came in a learn how to knit dishcloth kits. But it's just some nice cotton yarn. I'll put a picture up here, I guess, of the dishcloth. Yeah, so I guess that's it for finished objects. Let's talk about some whips I've been working on. So, looking at my Ravelry queue, or my Ravelry project pages, I do have 15 whips right now, 4 of which are blankets. So really 9 whips, because whatever. A couple of shawls. One of them is my Only Good Vibe shawl, which I do want to finish. I don't have that much done. I don't have it here with me. It's at home. But Val, your pal Val on Instagram, she finished hers. And it looks so good. I'm going to put a picture in. I'll try to put a picture in here or something. She finished hers. And it looks amazing. And that makes me want to finish mine. So when I go home, I'm going to get it. And I'm going to work on that. Probably. Let's see. I have another shawl that I'm working on. I should finish that shawl. It's called Dappled Moonlight by Jennifer Weissman. I've talked about it before. And I have worked on it a little bit since my last time showing it. But it's at home. And I think I'm going to go home tomorrow and get it. And work on it. Because I feel like I can finish it by Mother's Day. Mother's Day is next Sunday, by the way. And give it to my mom as a Mother's Day gift. I feel like that would make the most sense. Rather than trying to cast on something new. Because I was like, oh, I want to make my mom something. So I should just cast something on. But I should probably just finish that shawl. And give it to her. I think that'll be really nice. I think I'll do that. Oh, this is a shawl that I actually do have that I can show you. It's the My Reading Shawl. It's a pattern by K.F. Jones of the Bakery Bears. And it's right over here. This is the shawl. See, that's pretty nice. I guess I haven't made that much progress. I felt like I did. Last time I recorded, that can't be true. I guess it is true. Last time I recorded, I was here, and now I'm up here. So let's move this up. Okay. Yeah, so for this, I'm using my Advent from 2024 from last year, my Homespun House Advent, and I'm holding them double and just knitting the pattern as written. And the white yarn I'm using is Quinton Co. Starling, and the colorway is Ecru, I believe. Is that correct? Yes, it's accurate. Okay. I'm using a 4.5 millimeter knitting needle, and yeah, I have been enjoying it. It's very what's the word? meditative. Yeah, meditative. Because it's just garter stitch. You're just going back and forth. Yeah. It's going pretty good. I want to finish this because it's so nice and squishy. Let me get my frame. It's nice and squishy. Garter stitch. And it feels nice. So on cold nights, I can just wrap this around while I'm watching Netflix or reading or knitting on something. So I do want to finish this soon. So that's that. Let's see. Next project. Oh, I haven't started this project. So technically, I don't have Portsy Lips. I have a project page started for my Lauder cardigan, which is one of my knitting goals for this year, to knit that cardigan. But that's on hold right now. Because I need to swatch. Oh, I don't have this. Oh, I have some of this. So, I have like 5 blankets. Actually, I have 5 blankets. One of them is my Nature's Palette Hexie Cow 2024. That's a long name for a blanket. But I'm making hexies. It's a pattern by Mallory Crawl. It's a crochet project. I don't know these. For this project, I'm using my my Ghibli, whatever, club lines. Oh, my blanket fell down. It's a fine. But yeah, here's one of them. Isn't it so pretty? So yeah, the pattern, you just need to crochet a bunch of these hexies and then you'll combine them together. Like I said, I'm using my Ghibli Club yarns. These are from Oakwood Knits. This is the February colorway, the bus stop. And I'm just gonna use my scraps left over from projects that I'm making with that yarn and put them into this. I can't talk. It's been so long. I feel so out of like practice, but whatever. Yeah, so it calls for a DK weight yarn. I'm using fingering held double, and each of these is about like 8 grams, so I can get a good amount out of my scraps from projects. So with the yarn, I get it every month, and I've been doing a pair of socks. So I do a pair of socks, and then the leftovers go into my coziest memory and into these hexie squares. Most of them are going to be hexie squares. Oops, hexies. Most of them are going to be hexies because it's just easier, and crochet uses up a lot of yarn. So yeah. What's next on the whips? Oh, my rainbow ripple baby blanket. So I have a rainbow ripple baby blanket that I'm crocheting out of some acrylic yarn from Stash. That's also at home. I'm gonna finish out this month. I only have one more round to do. 2 more rounds to do, and I'll call that done. And I think I'm gonna give that. I want to gift it to somebody. I'll either gift it to like a nursing home or like for a baby or something. Or actually just keep. I don't know. I'll find somebody to give it to because they're not my colors really. I just trying out the pattern. Oh, my next whip is my Cider House socks by Summer Lee. I finished one of the socks. That was at home, but I do have a picture of it here. Oh no. You know what? Why did I do that? I'm gonna put up a picture here for my Ravelry project page. I have the second sock. I am not very far. I have second sock. I'm here on the cuff. Technically I'm past the cuff. I'm doing the first row or something. Like I'm past the setup row. I do have my progress keepers, but I'm just gonna use this stitch marker here to mark where I'm at, and I'll put a real one on there later. Progress keeper has been applied. But yeah, the pattern. So the pattern is fine. I love the pattern. The cables are great. They're easy or simple. the cables are simple. Because I feel like there's a difference between something being easy and something being simple. Just because something's simple doesn't mean it's easy. Like drinking water. Drinking the required amount of water every day. That's a simple task, but it's not easy because you sometimes get caught up. Sometimes I get caught up. Like if I start early, I can drink my 100 ounces a day that I'm supposed to drink. But sometimes I just forget and I'm just like, oh, I'll just do it later. And then the next thing you know is 8 o'clock and you've only drank 10 ounces of water. Speaking of, let's drink some water. I needed that. Oh, goodness. But yeah, stay hydrated, guys. But yeah, cables, they are simple to do. I used what did I use for the cable needles? The cable needle. I think I ended up using a toothpick or something. I was using one of my darning needles. It was a straight one and it had a little plastic loop on it. It was working perfect, but I lost it. But a toothpick works fine too. The only thing with a toothpick is not smooth, so the yarn can get snagged. That's why I like using that darning needle. It was very smooth. So yeah, that's my Cider house socks. Oh, the yarn I'm using the Oakwood knits, the March colorway. It's called Kodama, in the dark green accent that is called Ancient Forest, and that's based off the Studio Ghibli film Princess Mononoke, which is a very good movie. You guys should watch it. Oh, my next object is my Palmer tee. So this is a cowl that I don't know if it's still going on. Was happening at #Yarn Corner. That is my local yarn shop. Local yarn shop in Sarasota, Florida. Bianca is the owner. She's cool, and she has a YouTube channel. She has a YouTube channel called #Yarn Corner Diaries. You guys should check it out. But yeah, I love going there. It's my favorite yarn shop. Everybody there's pretty cool. There's open knitting or open stitching, let me say. Tuesdays and Sundays. I haven't been in so long, and I feel so bad, but I just been so I don't know. I haven't had a lot of spoons lately, you guys. My energy has been a little bit low. And I've just been I'm just gonna go here, and I keep saying I'll go next week, but things came up. I was supposed to go this last Tuesday, but I was still this Tuesday that just happened, but I was still kind of recovering from the ear infection. The Tuesday before that, I was helping out with my aunt, and yeah, it's been a couple weeks since I've been in. But the Palmer tee is a pattern by Kitty Butch. Look, Cat. She's a pattern designer and a yarn dyer local to the Sarasota area. Her yarn is called Kitty Bee Knitting, and she has a whole host of yarn bases that you guys should check out. And she also has a skincare line that she makes this beef tallow balm that's perfect for knitting. It feels so good. There's also a lip balm that I want to try out, but that's called Be Natural. But yeah, where's the back? My Palmer tee. I got very, very far on this since the last time we have talked about it. So let me just show you guys. You guys should be freaking proud. Well, you don't have to be proud. I know I'm proud. Let me just get... Oh, I stopped in the middle of a row. So professional. So freaking professional. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, I had to put up stitches. Okay. I stopped in the middle of a row. I'm going to finish this row really quick so I can show you guys. I just had to purl across, so it's fine. But impromptu knit and chat. Or I guess purl and chat's more like it. So this is the Palmer tee. It is a pattern by Kitty Buch. Buckmiller's the last name, or Buchmüller, or however you pronounce it. It's German. But yeah, so this tee is knit from, well, I'm knitting it from Rowan Cotton Cashmere. That was the yarn picked for the pattern. And Kat redid this pattern. It came out a while ago, and she updated it. Since the yarn that she originally chose for it was, I think, a Shubui yarn, and that's no longer in existence, or it's been discontinued, or however you want to say it. But this is a really nice tee. It's a very different construction. You knit the two panels. You knit those flat, then you connect them, and you knit the sides together. The needles. I'm using the recommended needles. I'm at gauge with them. Oh my gosh, is this the right? Because I know you're supposed to change needles. Yes. Yes, this is the right. So yeah, it calls for a 4mm needle and a 3.75mm needle, and I'm using those. I was just making sure I switched needles, because you're supposed to switch needles for the stockinette portion. I was making sure I did that. But yeah, I did. Just give me a second. I'm almost here to the end of this row, and I get to show you how much progress I've made. I think I'm going to be the last one to be finished with this this project. We started the cowl in March, and everybody's been making them. Most of us are using I think we're all using the same yarn. The Cotton Cashmere by Rowan. It's 85% cotton and a 15% cashmere, and it feels really nice. I think it's perfect for Florida since it's hot here all year round. Like, sometimes I get bummed about the weather because it's so hot, and I don't like the heat at all. But what that means is we get a longer time to wear all our tees and tanks and stuff, and you don't really need to have a knit sweater as much because it doesn't get that cold here. It doesn't cold here at all, actually. But inside, there's AC and stuff, and that gets cold too, so that's where a nice shawl will come in. But I made it to the end of the row. I'm going to put these stitch choppers on so we don't drop any stitches. So, this is the awkward. Here it is. Last time we talked, I was here. Or last time I filmed, I was here on the first panel. Right here. Hadn't even finished the whole motif. But since then, I have knitted the whole first panel. The second panel, just the back here, I have connected them, and I am on the stockinette portion. So let's hear it. Clap for me, you guys. Clap for me. Woo! Yay! I'm on the stockinette portion. I only done a couple of rows, but progress is progress. Slow progress is still progress. I'm gonna pop my stitch stopper right here. Boom. So yeah, I've made quite a bit of progress, and you just have to knit that portion and then this other side, and I think that's it. Well, you do have to connect them, but whatever. I believe I can get this done by the end of this month, and I will hold myself to that, getting this done by the end of the month. So yeah, this is my Palmer tee, and I can't wait till it's done. It looks kind of crazy right now because it's kind of small and I'm a big girl, but you know, blocking is gonna stretch a little bit, maybe. We shall see. That's my Palmer tee. Next up, test knit. Oh, okay. I need to put that. Okay, my next whip is actually a hoe. It's a half finished object. I am, or was, pattern's coming out pretty soon. Working on. Hold on, let me get this stuff. Working on a test knit for Rachel of Pearls and Polish. She has a YouTube channel here. This is for her foundation sock. The pattern is coming out soon. It is a cuff down vanilla sock, and I finished the first sock. I submitted my feedback. With the test knit. Oh, look at mine! I've been looking for this. Awesome. I submitted my feedback for the pattern via Instagram, but my first sock is finished. Here it is. It's not beautiful. So this yarn is Cax yarn, Katie B Knitting. This is her Lido base. The colorway is called New Beginnings. This is like a New Year's yarn, and it's just so nice. Like, it's perfect. There is a coordinating mini that goes with it, but it's at home. But yeah, I love it. It reminds me of Starry Night, kind of. But yeah, this is simple vanilla sock, a slip stitch heel, flapping gusset, you know, toe. Yeah, it's a really good pattern. If you're new to sock knitting, I think you would appreciate it. Or if you just want a nice vanilla sock pattern, there you go. But yeah, I like it. I'm here on the second sock. I finished the cuff and I'm on the leg. I should be able to finish this pretty quickly. Here's some of the tallow balm I was talking about from Cat. It's Be Natural. It's a citrus vanilla scent. It smells so good. And it's so, I wish you guys could smell it. Oh, it smells so good. And it's so like nice. Like, it doesn't leave any residue. It melts into your hand really nice. And you can use it anywhere on your skin. It doesn't have to be just for your hands, but I use it for hand cream. Oh, but sometimes when I get out of the shower, I put it on my feet and put my socks on over it, and the feet feel so amazing. But yeah, it's nice. Love it. What? I was looking for a stitch marker, so here. Okay. Using one of my GG stitch markers from GG Made It. You know, the orange slate on Instagram. She loves orange. She knits and crochets a lot of orange things. But yeah, I'm gonna pop this soon. Sorry if you can hear people. But yeah, got my little progress keeper on there. Boom. And my computer is like 20 seconds behind what I'm doing, so it's so awkward, so I can't really use it as a viewfinder. So hopefully all this footage is coming off okay. This would be a good time to get organized because I don't have, like, nothing's in project bags and it's just all everywhere, you guys. Let me just put things where it's supposed to go. So I'm going to place this. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put this in here. This is one of the project bags I got from Slip Sis. This Lion King. I won it from the Felici February either way. So I'm gonna put that in there, and it's perfect. All right. What's next to talk about? All right. So I have a pair of Shorty heel tap socks by Larissa, Gregorin, and here they are. I'm using some scraps. This is from Kitty Bee Knitting on the Lido base. It's from the admin box that she did. This is called Winter Sunshine. This yarn, purple yarn, is from Super Glow. It's called the Empress. And I got this from Val. We did a yarn swap. Yeah, we did a yarn swap. Or she bought in some of her scraps, and then I got this. But yeah, it's just this really cool purple and yellow sock. It's gonna be nice. I was just gonna make these like really quickly, and so with the pattern, you have to do the folded over cuff for the socks, and it was so hard to pick up the stitches. Oh my gosh, I had quite the time with this, and I was just like, oh, why is this so hard? Like, does anybody else struggle with that, like picking up stitches when you're doing a folded over cuff or hem or whatever? My issue is I don't have a lot of patience to make sure I'm getting like the right thing, and I need to find a better way of doing that. I have been watching videos to see if there's a way I can improve my technique, but we'll see. We will see, because I do like the look of the folded cuff, and it feels nice, and it's easier to do than doing ribbing, which honestly I don't like doing ribbing. I'd rather do this, but I just would need to get better at picking up the stitches to make it more effective. But yeah, let's put this away. Okay. Next project. Oh, we're almost to the end of my my whips. So my next project is a test knit that I'm doing. I don't know. I really don't know how much I can say about the test knit. It was called a secret test knit. I don't know which part of it was secret. I don't know the theme of it is secret or what, but it is a secret test knit, so I won't tell you anything much about it. I'll tell you the yarn I'm using. I'm using Skein the Stitch Jess. She has a YouTube channel here as well. I think it's also called Skein the Stitch, but I'll put it in like the cards or down below. You'll find a link to her channel. But she is a hand dyer based out of England, somewhere in England, Yorkshire maybe. I don't know. But she's American. But she lives in England because her husband's England. Her husband isn't England, and her husband's English. But yeah, she's been in the UK or England or wherever. She's doing a Ghibli yarn club. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so loopy. I didn't have that nutritious of a lunch, and I didn't have breakfast. So yeah. But yeah, she's also doing a Ghibli yarn club this year, and I'm subscribed to it, so I get all the yarn. Since she is international for me, I do the quarterly auction, so I get 3 months of it at one time. So this is the January colorway based off a House Moving Castle. This is called Heart is a Heavy Burden, and it came with the coordinated mending. That's great. That's called Starlight. But yeah, so it's a variegated yarn, and I'm doing this. That don't look right. This is where I'm at. I am doing a cable. Okay, so there you go. You can kind of see it there. It's hard to see the cables on camera, but in person you can really see it. You can see it better. I know there's a rule about not doing cables in a variegated yarn because you can't really see it, but you can, with your naked eye, you can see it. The camera just doesn't pick it up well. Like, it doesn't photograph or video well, but I can definitely see it here. And I think it's gonna be okay. It's gonna turn out fine. But we'll see. I'm liking it. For these cables, I'm using a toothpick. But yeah, the pattern is really simple, nice to follow. I can't wait till it comes out so you guys can hear about it. The test is due on the 29th of this month. Right. I'm gonna try and finish it by the 25th. I don't know if we had to have both socks on. I don't know if we have to have both socks done or just one of them, but I'm gonna try to do both of them. Yeah. So this will be my priority whip to finish this test knit. And then everything else will get done when it's done, you know? My project bags are a mess, you guys. They're just so haphazard. When I get done recording, I'm gonna have a sit down and just like get everything organized. Yeah, that's all I've been this afternoon doing. What's next? Oh, my last and final whip is, of course, a pair of socks. I am knitting the blueberry waffle sock pattern. These are a gift for my friend. So, this is the same friend who I knitted the high desert socks for, and she loved them. So she went on, she went to a conference for our sorority, this past weekend, and she left the socks in the hotel room, and she was so upset because she loves the socks and she had been like wearing them every day, and she's like, I really want some more socks. Like, girl, I got you, I'll make you some more socks. But I'm doing the blueberry waffles pattern, DK. The yarn I'm using this self-strapping. This is from Gusto Wool. Colorway does not have a name. It's 1508. And I'm using Ruby and Roses soft rose. Colorway is Moon Dance, so I think they'll look good together. I know they'll look good together because look how it's coming out now. Real nice. So squishy. This is like a really fun pattern. It's free. You can get it from Ravelry. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I was thinking it might be too wide, but she has bigger feet, so it'll be fine. She was a US 11. And the last time I made a US 11 DK waist socks for somebody, I was short a little bit, but I have a lot of this yarn, and to supplement should I run out, I got some. This is some black. I think this is Knit Picks. Let me see. Yeah, this is Knit Pick straw, black, and I also have some, more of the Ruby and Roses here. And in case I really run out, I have some. This is 3 by the Sea. On the Destin DK base. It's a blue tang, but it's really similar to the Ruby and Roses color. So if I run out, I have some backup available. So yeah. Here's the her replacement socks. And those are all my whips, you guys. I didn't really intend on this being a let's go through all my whips type of video, but here we are. Yeah. So that's 14 whips, 5 of which are blankets. and there's some shawls in there as well. But yep, that's on my whips. I will work on them and get them down to something a little bit more manageable, because having 15 whips is a lot. Even though they all aren't active, it's just taking up a lot of space in my brain. So I think clearing it out a little bit will be good for me. So whips, that's it. Acquisitions. I do have acquisitions. My April Oakwood knits order came in, the Ponyo colorway. It came in and it's so beautiful, you guys. I'll put up a picture here so you can see, and it's so beautiful. It's even better in person. I can't wait to make some socks out of it. And my Skein the stitch order came in. My viewfinder just like cut out, so I'm just gonna go through it without seeing what I'm doing. Oh my god. The TV in the background, I can kind of see myself in that, so we'll just use that for my viewfinder, kind of, but whatever. What was I talking about? Oh, my Skein the stitch order came in. That came in last month, and sometime in April. I'll put up a picture of what I got, but I got like I said earlier, I'm a member of the Enchanted Yarn Society. That's the name of the club, and I do the quarterly option for the sock sets. So I get 3 sock sets with 100 gram and 20 gram mini for each month. So I had January, February, and March all came. It came like the beginning of April, I want to say. Yeah, came the beginning of April. And I also get the she does another club that's also quarterly. What is that one called? I think it's called like the Seasons or something. What? I have internet. Let's look it up. And oh my gosh, you guys, she has a Discord server, and people are sharing like what they're making with the yarn, and it looks so freaking cool, you guys. Like, somebody's making like this shawl, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, I could just show you this. Because this person did the same thing I did. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, that's the yarn, what it came in. So, well, no, I didn't get that hot pink. You're not gonna get it, but that's fine. The quarterly option, the quarterly box, it came with I got a deluxe sock set, so it came with the 100 gram and 2 20 gram minis, and then I got the minis as well, so that was 100 grams of minis, so 5 20 gram minis. And it also came with some stitch markers, some floral stitch markers. They look really nice. Yeah. So that's that. That's my acquisitions. Yeah, those are all my acquisitions, I guess. I am still waiting on a couple of yarn orders. So, Ruby and Roses did her Downton Abbey collection, and I ordered all the sock sets and some extra skeins as well. So mine will come in once it's all ready, because she's doing a her shipping style is once everything in your order's ready, she'll ship it out. So some people who only order like one skein or a couple skeins, they already got theirs. But since I got everything, I had to wait till all of it's done dyeing, and then she'll pack it up and ship it to me. And that's going to be so much yarn, you guys. So much. But I'm super excited. Super duper excited. I don't know where that's going to go, because I did recently reorganized my yarn. I put all my yarn into plastic Ziploc bags to prevent like dust or whatever, because I didn't notice like it was getting a little dusty because it was just all out and open on like some bookshelves, and that got a little dusty because I haven't been dusting it. But I just put them all in bags, and it's full. Like, it's full. I bagged up all of my sock sets, all of my like Felici commercial self-strapping yarn, all of my minis. I have so many minis, you guys. A lot of them are Sorella. A lot of them are Ruby and Roses. Most of it is Sorella. Like, it fit into a 2.5 gallon bag. That was just my Sorella minis. The other ones are like gallon bags. All my not even all my finger and weight is in there. Just some of it, because some of it didn't fit because I ran out of bags. I ran out of bags and I ran out of space. And I didn't even get a chance to bag up my DK weight yarn. DK weight yarn isn't that bad. I don't have a lot of that. It's mostly fingering. A lot of fingering. So yeah, I guess this is a good time to talk about my stash stats for April. I also had to make a correction because I did a little bit of the D-stash. I did a big D-stash actually. What's a pen? I need a pen. This is also going to be a very long video. I think we're at the hour mark right now, or we're getting very close to it. But that's okay. I don't expect you guys to watch it all in one go, because I don't watch all my YouTube channel, my long form videos all in one sitting. Sometimes I do. But I definitely take advantage of the playback speed, and I speed my videos up. Like, I don't watch my videos on one-time speed, because I think, you know, sometimes people do talk, you know, slow. And okay, so for April, I started out with 29,506 grams in my stash. I added 840 grams to my stash, but I subtracted 2,782 grams out. 3 of those were from knitting. Like, I finished 3 objects. Well, 2 when I added some to my cozy memories. I finished my Jomo socks and that pot holder. And I gave away 2 skeins of yarn to my fiber friend. So Rachel hosted a yarn swap called the Fiber Friends Yarn Swap, and I gave away 2 skeins. Like, I swapped 2 skeins of yarn with my partner. I'm waiting on my package for her. She's gonna ship it out tomorrow. I'll probably get here like sometime next week. I shipped mine out today. It's gonna get there Wednesday. But yeah. But I destashed a bunch of my acrylic yarn. That was 2,405 grams of my acrylic yarn. I got it out of my stash because just realistically I wasn't going to use it, and I wanted to pare it down anyways. Yeah, a bunch of that I had for years, like maybe like five or so years at this point, and I wasn't going to use it. I kept a good deal of it because I do still use my acrylic yarn. So yeah, that's my stash. That's that. So for the month, I was negative 1,942 grams. And for the year, I'm at negative 209 grams. So that's great. I'm in the negatives now. So I ended the month with 27,764 grams. So I'm not near my 30,000 yet. So that's good. So yeah, hopefully I can keep up that train with getting more out of my stash and which probably is not going to happen with my big Ruby and Roses order that's coming in this year. And my Advent that's coming in July, because I ordered the Fangirl Fibers. She did a July box, advent box for Pokemon. It's gonna be the last one she's doing, so I ordered that. And I am going to order the Oakwood Knits advent. She's gonna do a second round in June. It's Stardew Valley themed, and I love Stardew Valley, and I can't wait. And I guessed she was gonna do Stardew Valley. I was so freaking happy when she announced it. And I did it. I got to do a sneak peek for some of the colors, and it was nice. Woo-hoo-hoo. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Is that it? As I talked about my finished object, we talked about whips, did my stash stats, some acquisitions. We can talk future plans, since I actually do have some plans for the future for my knitting. I should be writing down what I've talked about, because I didn't do any notes for this. So I know for next time that I film. Today's the 2nd. Episode 23. Don't know what I want to title it. But for future plans. One of my coworkers that I actually like, she's having a baby. She's having a baby boy. He's due in October. And I've made her some socks before, and she's totally knit worthy. So I'm pretty sure her child will be as well. And yeah, so I told her I'll make her like some baby booties and a blanket and a hat. You know, just that nice little baby set. I could get started on the booties like now, actually, now that I think about it, because I do have some patterns saved for like baby booties. So I picked out a couple of patterns that I want to try out. Like I'll make little swatches of and see like if she likes it and wants to make a whole blanket out of it or what. I added them to my queue. Ravelry, so let's pull them out. One of them is this. It's called the Tris blanket, and it's by I cannot pronounce the name. I believe it is Polish. I will just put it up on the screen. But yeah, it's just this really nice blanket. I'll show you one of the projects. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's just a really simple baby blanket, and it's like knits and pearls, and you make these little triangles. I think it'll be cute. And she doesn't want like a really big blanket, so I'll just make like a small like crib size blanket, I guess. So yeah, I'll make a sample of that. And this mosaic blanket looks nice too. It's a pattern by Pearl Soho, and it's just real, you know, a nice mosaic pattern. I think it'll look nice if I can get a good some good colors for a nice contrast. But she wants a typical like blue thing. But I was thinking like because I do have some baby blue and some cream and like maybe like a brown or something to like throw in there, or maybe like a gray. Oh, baby blue and gray might look nice. If the gray, the blue has to background color, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, that's what I was thinking of for the little baby. We're still thinking of, well, I'm saying we, like I'm part of the process. So I did pick out some names. I gave her a list of names. But the only one that her husband like was Noah. So I've been calling baby little Noah. So yeah. If you guys know of any like cool baby blanket ideas, just shoot them to me. It can be knit or crochet. I have a couple months to get it done. So yeah, that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. Something else. Oh, a shawl that I want to make. So the shawl is called the Fascination Shawl. It's by Addison Bollner, the hand dyer behind Ruby and Roses. She has this really nice shawl. It's really big, and I wanted to make it. And I have the yarn picked out for it. I'm gonna use sorry for the completeness and some plastic. Ruby and Roses yarn, and I was thinking about doing like kind of fade. So using this is satin. This was from the aristocracy, whatever, her Downton Abbey box. It's called Satin. And then we'll go into this Dauntless. I can't see if you guys can see. Yeah, Dauntless. And then into Lilacs at Midnight. I got this one from the box. I got these two from #Yarn Corner. Like these three. It calls for 3 skeins of her yarn. 300, like 3 full skeins, and then a 50-gram skein. I don't have any 50-gram skeins that I thought would look nice, so I just pulled some. I'm sorry, it's like conversation happening. I pulled some minis from my stash. These also came from the Downton Abbey box. This came from the Downton Abbey box. This came from the Tea Time. Not Tea Time. They all came from... These came from Downton Abbey. She did a couple of collections. Like... Oh no, these came... Oh my god. So sorry. These all came in the same box. The Aristocracy box. The set was called Upstairs Whispers, Downstairs Secret, something like that. I don't know. And there were some... Were these a Tea Time mini set? I don't know what I'm talking about, obviously. Sorry. It doesn't matter. These came from Ruby and Roses. So, my idea was to do like a mini fade. So, starting off with this. It was really light, but this has some light section in it that I think will like blend well, maybe, possibly. And I say fade, I'm not going to do like a traditional fade. Maybe I should do a fade and just like fade the colors in. Like do one row, one color, and then just kind of fade it in. That sounds like it'll be aggravating. Like we got a lot of yarn management, but it'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll just fade it in. Do this, fade into this, and then into this, and then end with, how do I say some this, and then end with this black. I think it will look really nice and moody. Can't wait to see that come together. When is this going to happen? Can't tell you. Probably in the fall. At this point, it'll probably happen sometime in the fall or whenever I have space on my queue. I think a good measure is I should probably finish like 4 projects before casting on something new like that. I think that would be a good thing because I'm partway finished with a couple projects, so just getting 4 of them off the needles would be good. I knit a lot of socks. That's why I'm the sock princess. And I think I would like probably never not be knitting a pair of socks because they're just so quick and fun and so addictive to make. But my bigger projects, I should finish those. Like this tee, some of the shawls I have, I should probably finish those before starting another big project. So I think that would be it. I think that will be a good measure. Like finish some of my big projects, then start another big project. Yeah, let's go with that. Was that the only other thing I wanted to talk about? Let's do some YouTube shouts. People I've been watching. Courtney, she's back. Pearls of Parmesan. Check out her latest video. Lena from Minty Knit Socks. Balance Skein. Nitty Natty. Witchin Knitting Mama. She was watching me. She shouted me out on her last video. I was like, oh my god, I got a little mention in the from YouTube because it gives you like notifications on Mitch's and I was like, what? So I watched the video. I was like, oh my gosh, she definitely did. I was like, thank you for watching. Listen to my rambling. Rachel from Pearls and Polish. Lisa knit all the yarn. Eunice Therapy by Craft. Check her channel out. She's pretty freaking awesome. Molly of the Homespun House. Jess from Skein and Stitch. Bianca # Yarn Corner Diaries. Yep, bring it on my iPad just to see. Get the whole. I think I'm gonna record it for like 2 hours now, you guys. It's gonna be a lot. Who else do I watch? Let's check out my subscriptions. Sasha, she's a newer YouTuber. She's called the Yarn Quarter on YouTube. She's from the UK. Yeah, the Knitting Esquire. Knitting Natty, I talk about her. Nerdy Knitting, Tanya from Nerdy Knitting. She designs patterns as well. Dale from Knit1T2. Emily from the Cozy Crow. Oh, Sheila Bobby. Caitlin from Sheila Bobby. Love watching her. Oh, and also the Stash Down Diaries. I can't think of her first name, but she's on YouTube as the Stash Down Diaries. I love catching up with her. The Bakery Bears, of course. Amy from Happy Little Yarn. Check out everybody. Watch all the videos if you need more people to watch on YouTube. More knitting content. So yeah, just check them out. They're delightful. I just love like watching knitting. People talk about knitting as I'm knitting or even when I'm not knitting, because it's just like you get so much inspiration. You see different projects they're working on, different yarn, and it's great. It's a nice little community. Everybody's like so nice and cheerful. Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah. That's all the knitting things that I had to talk about. So if you're just here for knitting, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications because as you can see, I have a very sporadic or inconsistent upload schedule. So if you want to be notified when I finally do upload something, click the bell, you'll get notified and you can watch me talk about yarn and stuff for an ungodly amount of time. But if you're going to stick around, if you're hear some non-knitting stuff, then welcome to the non-knitting segment. So let's talk about reading, watching, all that. Just some general things. So yeah, reading. Books that I have finished since we last talked. Talk about that. I've been doing audiobooks and I've been using the Libby app from my local library because I want to get back to supporting my local library, and I canceled my Audible subscription because I don't want to support Amazon. I had already been not ordering from Amazon for a couple of years now. Let's not lie, not a couple of years, because I think I did use it earlier this year, but I hadn't been using it as much. I've been trying to like buy more locally and just I don't really need anything on Amazon. Like I don't. And I just had Audible and I just canceled it because like there's audiobooks in my library I can check out. I just have to wait a while, so and that's fine. Oh, my phone's up there. I'm like, where's my phone? I need to tell you guys what I've been reading. But I finished a series of unfortunate events. I read the series when I was younger. Loved it. But I just wanted to, listen to something comforting. It's not comforting, like it's a crazy story, but I'm familiar with it. And the audiobooks are really short. They're like 2.5 hours. So I listened to the first one, the bad beginning. I have the second one on hold, so I'm in line waiting for that one. I listened to a Freedom McFadden book. I don't remember what it was called. Not The Boyfriend. Something else. It was the one with the psychiatrist and like one of the patients fell in love with her and then she ended up dead or something, and yeah, I forget what that that one was called, but it was pretty good. Let me check my notes because maybe I did talk about the one. Oh, I haven't. Okay, I listened to another book by John Mars. It's called The One, and it's like in this series. And my library didn't have the other books in the series, but they recently got them. Like today, I got a notification that, hey, the book you asked for is now here at the library. I was like, oh my gosh, it's awesome. So I checked out the next one. I think it's called The Marriage Pact or something like that. So yeah, that's another one. I was also in line for The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. I do have the physical book, but I wanted to listen to the audiobook because I want to get back into audiobooks and listening and not being on my phone as much because my screen time is crazy. But it's only crazy because like I watch YouTube at work sometimes in between patients. And like when I'm in the car, like I have it on, like listening to the audio while I'm driving, which I guess I could listen to an audiobook, but whatever. My screen time is like out of control. And who was talking? 2 YouTubers I watched were talking about screen time. Nitty Natty was talking about her screen time, and so was Kendra. Is her name Kendra? From Balance Skein? Is her name Kendra? I don't think her name is Kendra. I think she reminds me of like an old friend from college whose name was Kendra. I don't know. If her name is Kendra, then shout out to my memory. If not, sorry. But yeah, Balance Skein, she has the YouTube channel here on YouTube. Nitty Natty, she has one as well. They were talking about like their screen time. Natalie, she replaced her screen time with knitting and crocheting, and she got a lot done, obviously, because we spend a lot of time on our phones. And then Kendra, I don't think her name's Kendra. I feel bad if her name isn't Kendra. But she deleted Instagram from her phone and been spending more time knitting. I would say I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram. I do have like a time limit in place of like 45 minutes. I go over that every day though. Not every day. Most times I go over it. Sometimes I do honor it, but sometimes I don't. I think I spend like maybe an hour or 2 on Instagram. I need to check my screen time just to be sure. But I think YouTube is where most of my time goes. And that's because I use YouTube as like TV, because I don't really watch a lot of TV. Well, I didn't, but now I am watching more TV. But I use YouTube as like my TV time, and I'm usually knitting or doing something while I'm watching YouTube. Like if I'm washing dishes, I have YouTube going in the background. If I'm cleaning the bathroom, I have YouTube going in the background. If I'm vacuuming, there's YouTube on. So a lot of my screen time is from YouTube, which I don't think is a problem yet. And if it does become a problem, I'll address it. But right now, I'm content with how much time I spend on YouTube. So I enjoy it. But yeah, I do want to get more knitting time. Or I want, not more knitting time. I want my screen time to be less. I want to spend less time on my phone. Or do I? I don't know. I don't think I have that problem. Or I'm not ready to admit it's a problem yet. The first step is admitting you have a problem, right? But I'm fine. I don't see it being detrimental. Yeah, but is that it? Is that all I want to talk about? I guess that's it for this video. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys another time. I'm not making any promises, but I will upload something else later. Yeah, so have a great weekend. I'm going to organize my knitting a little bit. Probably watch some YouTube. Oh, I didn't talk about what I've been watching, because I've been watching some shows, you guys. Oh my gosh. So, Netflix. What have we watched? We finished the show. Secret Million, $1 Million Secret, whatever. We finished that show. That was good. started watching Lock and Key. It's a really good show. I'm enjoying it. What else have I been watching? Lock and Key, Money Heist. Yeah, that's about it. I haven't been watching any anime really. Just letting it build up. I know I need to finish catching up on I was gonna say Sword Art Online. That's not it. Solo Leveling. Finished that, and I need to catch up a little bit on One Piece because I'm a little behind my little my goal I set for myself, but whatever. Is that all of it? You watched something else that was really good. I don't know, but yeah, that's it for this video. See you guys again next time, whenever that will be. Hopefully before June. Yeah, I think I'll do another check-in later in this month. I think 2 podcast episodes a month is good to catch up with you guys with. I might sprinkle in like a little knit and chat. Not even knit and chat, maybe like a knit with me video where I'm just, knitting, and I'll have like some music playing. You guys can just knit with me for like 30 minutes or so. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. See you guys later. Hope you take care. Have fun knitting, crafting, reading, crocheting. Whatever. Let me know what you're working on in the comments. See you later. Bye.